Talk FCB and welcome back to the channel here tonight, guys. We waited 2 very long weeks for this game. We were excited, we were hopeful, we were optimistic heading into it. And as always, Barcelona under Xavi do not disappoint. We had the opportunity tonight to leapfrog Sevilla in the league, and we've done that. Barça are second in La Liga. We are pushing, we are continuing our momentum. And who we have to thank today? Of course the team. A team display once again. But the magic, the brilliance, the scintillating goal from Pedri, which secured the win. We're going to discuss it all right here. Come on, let's do it. Because despite having an international break in the middle, Xavi did elect not to change very much at all from that brilliant performance in El Clasico. Just one change to the team. Dani Alves returned to the lineup at right back. Eric Garcia dropped to the bench, and Araujo there was alongside Piqué in his natural centre-back role. I think that's the team that we all wanted to start this game. We know exactly what they can do, but I think we did have a little bit of an issue getting up to speed again. I think all of us coming into this game, we had that in the back of our mind. This is a big game. It was a very tough one. It was always going to be, and it just took us there a little bit of time to get that crispness back in our passing, to get the intensity back where it was before the break, where everybody of course goes off to their countries, all different corners of the world. It does take time. That is natural, of course it is, and we all knew, we said before the game, that Sevilla were going to be tough to break down. They are not an easy team to come up against. They are going to be very resolute. They're going to stay in the game. They had chances, but again with Xavi's Barça, we had patience, we had belief. There was never any straying from the game plan. We kept our cool, which in the end led us to victory. Because throughout the first half, there were several chances that went Barca's way. Ferran Torres there early on in the game, cutting in on that right-hand side and firing a shot towards goal. And actually, Xavi there applauding Araujo's work in the build-up there, playing out of the back in the way that Xavi wants him to do. There was also a real opportunity coming for Frenkie de Jong. It was Ousmane Dembele. We're going to see this right throughout the game, out on that right-hand side, getting a really good ball across the box. Frenkie is right there, but he can't quite get over the header. The header there goes over the bar, he gets underneath it, and the chance goes begging. And there were sort of half chances. That's the way I described the first half, really. Barca were putting the pressure on. We were looking good. There was a few counter-attacking opportunities as well there. Dembele couldn't quite get the final ball in, or the shot-away goal in this one. And then just later in the half as well, he gets played in. He knocks the ball down really well. Ferran can't quite get to it. And Aubameyang just beaten to the ball in the end by Koundé. And it was very much a nearly half for Barca, even from that resulting corner. Whipped in there with real pace. Araujo not far away from it. Aubameyang in there as well, but the ball there just about cleared from Sevilla. But like I say with Barca, there was never any tendency to panic today. There was never any worry that we were going to stray away from this path that we've been on. Xavi kept the guys focused. Every single player there knew what they had to do, and we kept the pressure on heading into the second. And I think certainly a sign of things to come and the kind of magic that we can come to expect from Pedri. We saw it all on show here. He's on the edge of the area. He's got players closing him down from 2 different angles. What does he do there? He just glides between the two of them. It's like they're not even there. He just drifts past them all at his own pace. He works his way into the area again, manoeuvring his way around all of these Sevilla defenders. He then elects, though, to cut the ball back, and in the end the move is broken up. But like I say, that is certainly a sign of the magic, the sheer magic that is to come. Dembele again, really strong half, especially for him, putting balls into the box, getting danger there inside the Sevilla penalty area. There was a good ball across the box there to Ferran Torres, which forced a really good save there from Bono. Had to get up and really strong hand to push that one over the bar. Ferran with a good effort there, but it was the one later on for me. Alba cuts it back to Ferran. He does really well again. He's in a good position. He gets it out of his feet. Good first touch. Sets himself, but it's a poor finish there off to the right-hand side, off target from Ferran Torres, as Barca were still chasing that crucial opening goal. And I did think we got it. I thought there with Dembele, we know that he likes to whip in these corners. We saw it again in El Clasico just one game ago. He whips one in here to Gerard Piqué, who I think does really well to get good direction, good power on the header. It clatters off the crossbar. And I think actually here, this shout, this scream out from Gerard Piqué, that said it all. That was the way that all of us are feeling there in that second half, because the chances were there, we were knocking on the door, and I was just thinking, what is it going to take for Barca here to get that breakthrough, to get that all-important goal? And just after, Dembele himself, set up by Busquets, had a chance that went over the bar, and Barca, with more and more chances, piling the pressure on. It was Pedri, who on the edge of the box received the ball from Dembele. He's got players closing him down there. He's got Rakitic, he's got Diego Carlos rushing out into his face. But again, not a single shred of doubt in his mind, not a single ounce of panic. He moves past them. He drifts and glides past them, dummying as he goes. Diego Carlos then gets back to his feet, lunges in again. Pedri, with another dummy, goes past him, leaves them in his wake. But this is the part here where Pedri can see the goal. It's opened up. He's done exactly what he wanted to do, but still there, he's got so much to do. He can see the target, but there's so many Sevilla players. He's outside of the box. He's got to get a really good amount of power and not a lot of backlift on that finish. What a strike as the stadium erupts. And that's a massive goal. That is an absolutely huge goal in our season. Amazing celebrations there, running away with Dembele. And look at Xavi. Look at the reaction here of the man leading it all. The man who's on the sidelines, orchestrating everyone. He is one of them. And he is certainly one of us. What a goal from Pedri. And is there anything at all this young man can't do? Because I actually think today, guys, that I want to just point this out, because yes, the goal from Pedri was superb. It was the reason why we won this game in the end. But even before that, I thought he was brilliant, Pedri. And not just in terms of going forward. I thought his work rate tonight was absolutely fantastic. Because like I say, we did have to cover on a number of occasions there. Sevilla on the counter-attack. But he was so good, working tirelessly there to help the back four, especially Jordi Alba. Really appreciated the work that he was putting in. And that's what I mean about him. The all-round game of Pedri at 19 years old, it's unbelievable. It is simply staggering for everyone involved. And I also want to talk about this, because for me, you've got to, again, hold your hands up and say, great performance, Dembele. And not only us saying it, but look at the Camp Nou. As he was subbed off there with just moments to go in this game, of course, we've heard boos, we've heard whistles in the past for Dembele. We've all been through those emotions. But here, the Camp Nou standing to applaud this performance. He as well, not only what he did going forward, but there were sliding tackles. He was leaving it all out there today for his coach. And that is what it means. To him, to the fans, to Xavi, is this redemption for Ousmane Dembele. Because after that massive win here against Sevilla at the Camp Nou, Barca, like I say, find themselves in second place in La Liga. Yes, we are still 12 points behind Real Madrid, of course, won this weekend against Celta in very controversial fashion. Just the 3 penalties they were awarded in that win. Atletico are only just behind us. They are level on points. They have played a game more, as have Sevilla, as have Betis. But you can see it is tight there from second right the way down to 5th in the league. We cannot take our foot off the gas. We've got to keep pushing. We have to keep going. And in April, there is so much to come, so many games, so many big performances that we need to pull out of this team. Because up next, it is the Europa League, as Barca will travel to Eintracht Frankfurt and bid to continue this stunning form. Please, guys, do leave all of your thoughts in the comments down below. I know there was so much excitement, so much hope coming into this game, and I think Barca here, they have delivered. It wasn't easy. We knew that it wasn't going to be. Sevilla are a very good team, but it's another game that we can tick off. We've done that. We've conquered that, and we will march on. Leave those thoughts down below, guys. I will, of course, see you soon with plenty of reaction and build up for what is to come. Thank you as always for joining me, for getting involved, and for all of your support. It's another win for Xavi's Barca. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.